Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Gary Happ gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Mantle is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Man at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Line to the right side. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with show track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
In now, Barry Bonds. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Happ is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front 2-0. Randy Johnson, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Levi Marks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Levi Marks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box, Emmett Dooley, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Paul Dooley waits on deck. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mantle racing back to the track. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting third.
Into the box
The
now,
first baseman,
Paul Dooley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-1. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Dooley.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, David Dooley. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Dooley aboard here at first with nobody out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Striding into the box, Andy Marks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Still only one out in the inning. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with SHAREfactory. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here it is on 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Marks, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Into the box now, Luke Marks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 offering. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1. Here it is. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping up now, Pee-wee Beebe. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he's back easily. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. This pitch is popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Road makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance. Stepping in now, Gary Happ. Grounder down the line at third.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The right fielder, number 5, Levi Marks.
Coming to the plate again, Levi Marks, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Yankees 2. Standing in, Johnny Bench. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Marks moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Pete Rose, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
In there, now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
There's showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Marks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Ready to take his hacks again. Emmett Dooley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Dooley gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. David Dooley waits on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding in once again, David Dooley. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Andy Marks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Marks. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle moves over, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Randy Johnson. 9-1-2 due up.
Randy Johnson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Marks is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch at the knees, strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mickey Mantle, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Robinson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner goes for second. Fouled off. And all that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Yanks lead one. And the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For St. Louis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Addison Marks 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bounce to first. McGuire comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Luke Marks. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? McGuire ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in, Pee-wee Beebe. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. Beebe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bench over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave one. They're still out in front, 5-2. Emmett Dooley gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 30, Emmett Dooley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 25, Barry.
So coming to the plate, Barry Bonds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bonds stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his first year at the big league level. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike. Last chance for the Yankees. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Liner towards second. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2, the final score tonight. St. Louis came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Gary Happ is the winning pitcher of record. Randy Johnson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.